Ever wondered why some people walk into a room and instantly command respect? It's not luck. It's not charisma. It's something deeper. And in this video, we will be looking 6 ways you can earn that kind of respect. Let's begin with the first principle. It's simple, but powerful. 1. Always speak less than necessary. People talk more than they should, and they don't realize they look foolish, immature, weak. Behind their back, they're judged in silence. Think of someone who won't stop talking, always chasing attention, always flaunting achievements. Do people respect them? Number. They tolerate them. Now think of a man, calm, polite, quiet. He speaks rarely, but when he does, everyone listens. Coriolanus was a military hero in ancient Rome, respected, followed, admired. But on election day, his mouth ruined him. He bragged, he insulted, he let arrogance do the talking. Rome turned against him. Riots broke out. He was exiled, then executed. Sometimes, silence protects more than words ever will. Speak only when it matters. 2. Protect your reputation. This is not just a piece of advice. It's a principle, one that guides your actions, your relationships, and your life's work. Reputation is delicate, like an egg, easily cracked, yet hard to rebuild. It's shaped by your actions, your words, and the way others see you. Once tarnished, it can take years to restore, if it ever does. People will judge you not by your intentions, but by the image you project. A person's reputation speaks louder than their words, often before they even have the chance to speak. And yet, reputation is not only about being seen as perfect. It's about consistency, integrity. It's about the trust you build over time and the impact you leave without even trying. Think of Barnum, the great showman. When he faced competition from Peale's museum, he didn't outwork them. He didn't try to outshine them. Instead, he undermined them, destroying their reputation with false claims in the press. Peale's name, built over years, fell apart, not because of their failure, but because of an attack on their credibility. Reputation is more than just a reflection of your actions. It's the tool that opens doors, creates opportunities, and earns the respect of others. It's a force that can elevate you or bring you down. So, guard it carefully. Your reputation is the silent force that shapes your life's path. It's the legacy you leave without even trying to. 3. Keep people dependent on you, not through control, but through value. When you make yourself essential, you don't need to chase influence. It comes to you quietly and willingly. Dependence isn't about domination. It's about positioning, being the one others turn to when the path ahead is uncertain. Look at Otto von Bismarck. In 1847, he entered the Prussian parliament. Sharp, grounded, and strategic. The monarch at the time, Frederick William IV, was idealistic. He dreamed of tradition while the world demanded change. Bismarck saw reality and offered stability. The king leaned on him, not because Bismarck demanded it, but because his presence made problems seem manageable. When Frederick died and William I took the throne, the pattern repeated. Another monarch, again uncertain, and again, Bismarck, the steady hand behind the state. He wasn't born into power. He built it by becoming too valuable to lose. Don't strive to control people. Strive to be the one they can't move forward without. That's influence without force. That's power that lasts. 4. When asking for help, never rely on mercy or gratitude. Instead, appeal to self-interest. People don't help because they owe you. They help because it benefits them. Gratitude fades. Guilt creates resentment. But mutual interest, that builds partnerships. Look back to 433 BC. Two city-states, Corcyra and Corinth, clashed in conflict. Both turned to Athens, hoping to gain their alliance. Corinth reminded Athens of their long-standing friendship, their past trade deals, their shared victories. They demanded loyalty based on history. But history doesn't always feed the future. Corcyra took a different route. They admitted the past had no glory, no favors, no friendship. But they offered something else: potential, a strategic alliance, a naval advantage, a shared future. Athens listened and chose Corcyra. Why? Because the past holds stories, but the future holds interest. If you need help, don't beg. Don't make people feel guilty. Make them see the benefit of helping you, and they will respect you. 5. Use absence to increase respect. People grow blind to what's always in front of them. The more they see you, the less they see you. Presence, when constant, becomes ordinary. But absence, it creates weight. It reminds them of your value by removing it. Deioces of the Medes knew this well. He was a judge, fair, disciplined, incorruptible. People admired his wisdom, but admiration alone doesn't create authority. So he stepped away. He resigned. And the moment he left, chaos returned. Disputes rose. Disorder spread. And suddenly people realized what he was. Not just a judge, a leader they couldn't replace. They begged him to return, this time as their king. Deioces accepted, but on his terms. A palace at the center of the city, bodyguards, and most importantly, distance. He made himself inaccessible, and in that absence, respect only grew. But remember, absence is powerful, but delicate. Disappear too long, and you risk being forgotten. Withdraw wisely, and let distance shape your presence. 6. Do not commit to anyone. To commit is to limit yourself. To remain free is to hold power. When two sides want your loyalty, don't rush to choose. Let them compete for your presence. Because in indecision, you control the outcome. Queen Elizabeth I understood this. When she took the English throne in 1558, the pressure to marry came instantly. For love? No, for alliance. France offered noble suitors: the Duke of Anjou, the Duke of Alençon. Strong men, political leverage. Yet Elizabeth delayed. Again and again, she gave affection. She promised a possibility, but never committed. And with every delay, their desire for her only grew. She never married. She died the Virgin Queen. But by refusing to commit, she made herself the center of every negotiation. Her freedom became her power, and her silence, her strategy. So remember, don't rush to choose sides. When you stand in the middle, everyone wants to pull you closer. But if you stretch it too long, both sides will turn against you. If you found this valuable, don't just scroll away. Hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with which point hit you the hardest. Thanks for watching.